Yo, what's up everyone, OOfro here, and today we are going to be talking about 5 things Clash Royale need to add to the game. These changes will make the game better, and it's stuff I want to see them add in future updates. As you guys know, Clash Royale are always listening for community feedback, and I'm going to give them some ideas to work with. I'm sure they are watching this video, so if you guys have any of your own ideas that you want to see inside an update, leave them in the comment section, and if you guys agree with my ideas, make sure you guys leave a like. Leaving a like really helps out the video. It also is a good way to show Supercell that you either agree with me or disagree. Also, while down there, if you guys could subscribe, that'd be awesome. Really helps out the channel. And without any further delay, let's hop right into it. So the first idea is a very simple idea, and that is the ability to buy Pass Royale with gems. Pass Royale is one of the best ways to max your account, and it would be awesome if instead of having to pay real money every time, I could use some of my gems that I've already bought. As well, with the new Mastery system, players are getting even more gems, and it might be a decision: do I want to buy Pass Royale or do I want to buy the Royal Tournament rewards? Just having the options and the variety there would be very nice. You guys can see for me it costs £4.50, which is around $5 if you're American, and that's the equivalent to 500 gems. I can buy gems here for the same price, 500. So it would be great if I could just buy the Pass Royale here for 500 gems. It's one of those small quality of life changes that will make a huge difference to the game. So that's my first idea. My second idea is the ability not to play the same people inside Royal Tournaments, Grand Challenges, and Classic Challenges. For you guys that do not know, it's actually very possible and common that you play the same person inside Royal Tournaments, Grand Challenges, and Classic Challenges. And even though in this example I won both times, I had a good matchup, I shouldn't be playing this same guy twice. It's unfair to him that he got 2 losses because of a bad matchup. And if you guys look at the time in the bottom left here, you guys can see there's 6 minutes in between each game. There's a very simple solution to this problem, and that is making it so you cannot play the same person within like a 6-hour cooldown. There are definitely enough players playing Clash Royale where I shouldn't be facing the same guy, and giving it a 6-hour cooldown will allow you to forget what they're playing, and you probably just won't face each other again anyway. I switched accounts and you guys will see again, I played against this guy. The first game I won because this guy didn't know what I was playing and I was able to outplay him. The second time, he knew what I was playing, and guess what? He played differently because he knew my deck. Just losing like this isn't very fun, and at that point it becomes less about skill and more about the matchup. So that's my second idea, the ability not to play the same people twice. A very simple solution, like I said, is to add that cooldown. Moving on to my third idea, that is the ability to enter Grand Challenges with gold. Right now I can only enter a Grand Challenge with gems. It costs 100 gems, which works out to about $1. But I've always had this mindset that if you're a good player at this game, you should be able to fully max your account for free. Your skills should be able to shine above the pay to win aspect, and I've always had that mindset. Clash Royale is now 6 years old, so them making this change would really help the game. If you guys ask me how much gold it should be, I think it should be 10,000 gold. For you guys that do not know, 10,000 gold is equal to 9 wins inside a Grand Challenge. An average player gets between 2 to 3 wins inside a Grand Challenge. An above average player gets in around 6 to 7. So making it 9 wins, I think, is very fair. That means only the best of the best are going to be able to continually grind Grand Challenges, and like I said, it will be a way for the good players to max their account for free. Now obviously what I just said is very rough numbers. Supercell can tweak it, they can play around with it, but the idea is there. The ability to enter Grand Challenges with gold, I think, would be very awesome. Moving on to my fourth idea, I think it would be very awesome if there was a Duels ladder. Now allow me to explain. For you guys that do not know, Duels is currently only inside Clan Wars, but the idea of Duels is very awesome. It's a best of 3 and you're not allowed to repeat cards. So for you guys that do not know what I mean by that, it's a best of 3. So if I win the first game, I then have to win another game in order to beat my opponent. Alternatively, if I win my first game, he wins the second game, it then kind of goes down to a tiebreaker. Whoever wins the next game wins the match entirely. But the interesting thing about this Duels format is you are not allowed to repeat cards. So in my first game, let's say I use 2.6 Hog Rider and I win. Fantastic. In my second game, I am not allowed to use any of these cards. These are all banned. So let's go with Lava Loon. You guys can see I cannot use Fireball, I cannot use Log, and when I come to my collection, the Fireball and Log are actually already removed. So the second game happened, my opponent won that time, so it goes down to the third game, and then let's say I use this deck. Once again, I cannot use any cards from the first game or the second game in this third battle. And I love this kind of format for multiple reasons. My first reason, if you're a one trick, that means you only know how to play one deck, you are instantly not as good in this game mode. It rewards people for being versatile, people who play different decks, and it rewards people who are just genuinely good at the game, who have a deeper understanding of multiple decks. My second reason why I like this Duels format so much is because all of the esports are done like this. For you guys that do not know, Clash Royale has an esports scene. The only issue with it though is there's nowhere to practice. The only place I can practice for this competitive scene is inside Clan Wars. So them adding some kind of Duels ladder would be very awesome for the game. If you want to start playing the game more competitive, it will give you that foot in the door, and it will also allow people to use multiple decks. And moving on to my fifth and final idea here, we have the ability to disable Masteries. Masteries are a great addition to the game. They give you so many free things, it's unreal, like free gems, but every single time I come out of a battle, I just want to go into my next battle, I click the button, but I can't because the Masteries notification comes down. If I could disable that notification, I would. Make it in your settings somewhere. Just like how I can turn off music and the special effect sounds, make it so I can turn off Masteries. I can filter clan chat, let me filter my Masteries. It's a very simple change. I still want to be able to do Masteries, just let it happen in the background. And then every now and then I'll come to this button and I'll be like, oh look, I have some Masteries to claim, and then I'll claim them here. Don't keep bringing the thing down in my face, I do not care. But yo, that's going to wrap it up for my video today. 5 things I think Clash Royale should add. Let me know if you guys agree with my things or if you think they're dumb. All the feedback is super important for Supercell. We probably won't see any of this stuff in the next update, but a future update is definitely on the cards, and we are doing this to hopefully make the game better. But yo, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, make sure you leave a like, of course subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, make sure you guys take care, brush your hair, and peace out. Woo!